Socrates, who said that an unexamined life is not worth living. From that time, since I heard that quote, I started examining my life. And God helped me and gave me an idea on how I can examine my day. I mean, daily. So every day I examine my day. So He made me to create an assessment sheet for myself, and I've shared it with a lot of my network on social media. It looks like this. Yeah, I'll put the link in the description below so that you can download and get your copy. So every day I have all the activities I have to do within the day, and then at the end of the day I just take which activities I was able to do, which one I was not able to do. And by the end of the month you will see that it has formed a trend. So you see those that you really neglected, and then it puts you on your feet to, I mean, work hard on those had all those activities. And so I have about 12 of these sheets for the whole year. And so we are at the end of the year, and I want you to review your year. So that's what this video is about, how we can review our year. So the first thing we would do is that you have to set a time you want to review your year, and then get a paper, and or it gets a book, and then get a pen. That's all you need. That'll Aside the paper and the pen, you need to get something that you can use to review it. If you don't have anything that you have really written on to help you remember whatever happened during the year, it's okay. I mean, maybe your mind can help you. But for me, I use these assessment sheets, and then I use my journal. That's what I use, because I write almost everything that happens within each day. And so I have almost everything. If you ask me what food I ate, I know. In January, I know. February, I know. Every month, everything, every day, I journal it. So that is what I am going to use. So you get yours, and let's zoom right into reviewing our year. If you want to adapt my habits of journaling, I have a video on my brilliant way of journaling on this channel. Please check, and you'll find it, how I journal, what are the things I journal. You find all of that in that video. And then you can also purchase a very fantastic journal book here. You can check a description below to know how you can purchase it. It can only be delivered to you in Ghana. So if you're in Ghana, you can go ahead to purchase your copy. It's about 35 Ghana cedis only, and it is 2 books. So they are both journals and planners, and can help you to plan your day, each day and each week, help you to write everything that you need to journal. It's a very fantastic, very beautiful book. So you can get your copy in the description below. Right, let's continue. The second thing on my list for the review, I've actually mentioned it in my first point, and that is to gather your review aids. Everything that can help you to review your year. And mine was the assessment sheet and the journal. Yours can be anything that you think can help you, your jotter, your mind, some milestones, some activities, gather all of them. And that's what you are going to use for your review. The number 3 is to reflect on your achievements. What did you achieve within the year? It can be professional achievements, it can be marital achievements, it can be personal achievements, career achievements. I mean, any achievement. Even if you started dating within this year, Charlie, write it down. It's an achievement, So gather all of them and start writing all the achievements that you made this year, all the achievements, the milestones, whether small or big. Don't neglect anything, just write it down. Reflect on it and write it down. It is so helpful. Yesterday I was trying to reflect on mine, like read mine from 2022, and I was like, whoa, I really did some good work, and it makes me know that I have improved in 2023. So write it down. Number 4, assess your challenges. Whatever challenge you went through within the year. After writing your achievements, assess your challenges, and then brainstorm about it. Were you able to overcome your challenges, or you were not able to overcome it? If you were able to overcome, how did you overcome it? Did you get your solutions from book? Was it from mentorship? Was it from a friend whom you got? How were you able to overcome it? And then write the lessons you learned from it. If you maybe overcame it by getting some insights from a book, your lesson may be that, reading books is great, so it can inform you to be able to create a goal surrounding that in the next year. Maybe in the next year, you're going to read about 15 books within the year. So that's how reviewing of your year helps you to improve on the next year. Because if you keep making the same mistake, repeating the same patterns, doing the same thing, the same routine, the same habits, your life is going to give you the same results. And that's why review is important. So write all the challenges down, assess them, write it down, how you overcame them, write the lessons. Number 5. Before I continue with number 5, I would want you to just do me a favor. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe to the channel so that you get whatever video I post. I make videos about personal grooming, how you can groom yourself to be that 360-degree balanced person in every aspect of your life. And that's what we do here. And sometimes I film about healthy eating because I'm a food scientist. So if I read any article that needs to be known, I will bring it to you so that you know what you have to do and what you don't have to do. And that's what the channel is about. So please subscribe and let's move on to number 5. Thank you for subscribing. Number 5 is review your goals. So your goals should be surrounding spirituality, health, finances, social, relationship, ministry, career, service to community service, and all of that. At the end of every year, I need my mentees to set their goals. So we have about 7 or 8 pillars that we use to set our goals. If you were able to do that before the beginning of the year, review those goals, your financial goals. Maybe you wanted to save about $1,000 or $10,000, whatever it is you wanted to save. Have you been able to save it? You wanted to read about 10 books. Have you been able to read it? Review all those goals one after the other. Mine, I write my goal on my laptop, so when I'm reviewing it, those that I was not able to achieve them, I take them with some ink, like red ink or something, just to make me know that I need to improve on this and then carry it on to the next year or something. So write all your goals, or if you have written it already, review your goals. Number 6. Now you are going to evaluate your habits and your routine, because those are the major pillars that are sponsoring all your achievements within this year, whether you like it or not. So you have to evaluate your habits and your routine. So what habits has helped you throughout the year? What is the routine you adapted that has really helped you? And what are those ones that were not so helpful? Were you sleeping too much? Were you procrastinating too much? And for me, one of the habits that has helped me so much, and then when I go through my journal, I know that it helped me, was choosing to do Bible before breakfast. So it helped me to be consistent with my devotion. It's like I think all the years come, this is the year I've been so consistent with my devotion. I pray that I improve next year. That is because I was able to adapt a kind of habit that says that without any devotion, you are not taking breakfast. Sometimes I do rush out to the faculty because I have a lab or something. I woke up late and I am late and I am not able to. And that's why I said next year I have to improve on it. It's all there, and it's okay if it happens. You don't have to beat yourself up, but you need to review your habits, evaluate it. What are the habits that were pulling you back? Are there some calls that you were always on it and you were not able to do what you have to do? Review all the habits, the helpful ones and the non-helpful ones. Write them down and see how you throw some away and then add some to the good ones for the next year. Number 7. Now you are going to consider your relationships. We have to reflect on the relationships that we had over the year or over the years, I don't know, and because you may have maintained some friends. So this year, what kind of relationship really helped you? What were the other kind of relationships that were not very beneficial? Which of them made you evolve? Which of them made you better? Who was that friend that sharpened you? Review all of them and decide to know which friend you have to be close to and which friend you have to allow to be in the outer courts. Within this year, we'll choose something about friendship. There are some friends that may be in your inner court, but they are not supposed to be there because their value is too small, or they do not have any value. So then when you bring them too close, it means that you are not really getting any value. There's no ignition because there's no fire. It's either you are giving out or you are not taking anything. So you have to always be with people who will sharpen you, and those people should be in your inner court. I don't say throw your friends away, but they should be in the outer court, and there is a place that is holy of holies. You don't allow any other person to enter there. When someone comes to your bedroom, when someone comes to your house, you don't send all of the people who come to your house to your bedroom. Some may stay in the hall to talk to you, some may even be outside. You don't even allow them to come in. It is protecting your boundaries, and so you have to protect your relationship. So evaluate the relationships you had. Which of them were not so good? And you have to at least draw back a little and then put yourself closer to some other people who will sharpen you, because all we want in this community is to grow. Number 8, reflect on your emotional well-being. That is so necessary. Emotional well-being, it affects almost everything about you, your career, your relationship, everything. So if you're emotionally unstable, it will affect everything. So reflect on it. Which of the emotions were dominant within the year? Was it stress? Was it joy? Was it sorrow? Were you always sad? Were you always heartbroken? Were you always happy? Reflect on them. What made those emotions? What was the pattern? Reflect on all of those things and see the changes that you can make concerning it. I will not talk much on this, but this is so important. And you would have to reflect and know what kind of friendship or what kind of environment or activity brought those emotions so that you can build on it in the coming year. Number 9, after doing all these reflections, write down the lessons you learned in the year. You may have learned lots of good lessons or maybe some bad lessons. They are all teaching us. So write it down. Do not forget it. Write it somewhere that you always remember. Next year, if you are reviewing your year, you should go back to, the year before and find out how was it? How was this past year too? So write it down. You will need it. All the lessons that happens that you have learned within the year, write it down. And the last one is for you to be grateful for the year, no matter how it was. No matter how it was, be grateful. Be grateful, because gratitude multiplies a lot of things. So you have to be grateful for what the year was about. If you were so much heartbroken, if you were not able to get any employment, if you were not able to get the school you were looking for, still be grateful. Be grateful. Thank God that you are alive, because the covenant of life is better than anything. You are alive and you can do a lot of things coming year. So be grateful. So please go ahead and review your year. And if you have not yet subscribed, please do well to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.